with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They're halfway home, looking good, and a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they too come in off the bye, so we should have two teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run again with Delta. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he... Back to the 33. 3rd down and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Amari Barno. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the gun, here's Fields. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now it's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I think I'm being generous with that number.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came out.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. They bring him in off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We look at this Browns defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Again, Fields. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number, and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Justin Fields, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Jets post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. And the Browns getting set to go. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. That's going to be caught by Judy. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Amari Barno. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't,
multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. 2 now, 3rd and goal. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Prater's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on a field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously,
this is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dante Thornton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Under pressure, they got him again. And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance. A first throw now for the backup Watson. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here, where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Out of the gun, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw is Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 56-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Tua. Under pressure, and they got to it again. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That one hit right at the 9, but he couldn't get it to check up. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now Fields. He sets to fire deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Fields. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields as time expires in the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's the former Notre Dame pass catcher, Michael Mayer. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Raiders get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Travis Etienne. This will wind up a touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars have taken a lead into the locker room, 17-14 the score. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And he's been around for a while, but he's still...
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Completes this one to Thornton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
That's good. Well done, Jets. 319,
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Off play action. Fields on the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Now when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Here we go. All right.
They'll run with Hall. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
One more time with Hall. And And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields dancing to his left. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 67 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is down to 28-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Fields. Flush to his right. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. A CD that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down. Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And the Jets. 1st down. Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Hall. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Watson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. From multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Fields. Left sideline a dime, and it looks like he's got it.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. On play action, Fields out to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And he's been terrific all year running the football. You see the season numbers, up over 500 yards now for the campaign, and that is really an accomplishment for a quarterback. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields going up top for Miller. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. So that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he slips it past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
And the Browns first down.
On the run, it's Delpit. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at their 48-yard line.
Now Watson. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11.
First down, Browns.
Let's go now.
Watson down to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Watson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. For the best individual efforts of the season.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Here we go, son.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Fields. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Again, Fields. And this one is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. After the interception, here's Watson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Watson. And ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Watson's pass intercepted.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now it's Fields. This one deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Garrett Wilson. Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Fields now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator.